Hi, welcome to Corning's booth at SID Display Week 2023. What we're showcasing here is our display innovations portfolio, and what that is a glimpse of the future. So these are our emerging technologies and applications that we believe will play a significant role in the future of human interactions, enhancing face-to-face communications, augmenting productivity. So we're excited about all of the technologies in our booth this year, and of course the role that glass plays in each of these. One of them that I'd really like to highlight is our transparent display this year. We worked with JDI on this particular transparent display, and
yep. Transparent. So there's all kinds of cool applications that could be done, and designers, architects can put it in restaurants, in hotels, in stores.
Absolutely, yeah. So I'd like to introduce Inoue-san from our team, who can tell us a little bit more about this particular display.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, this time we are showcasing the customized version of the JDI's transparent LCD, and which is meant to simulate the real-world applications at the hotel, restaurants, and the ticket window of railway stations. So this display is featured by the high transmittance. It is 84%, and it is a dual side view display. So it is
dual side view.
Yes, you can see from the other side. So it is good to use for face-to-face communication. So it can give the useful information to people at both sides, and it doesn't have facial cues. It is very good, and this is a very special display. So it doesn't have backlight, but display glass is used as a light guide plate.
All right.
Therefore, in order to get the high luminance and high uniformity, transmittance of glass is really important. They chose our eagle to make it better. We are collaboration leader.
All right. So at Corning, you're famous for the glass, right?
Yeah.
And what more comes on the glass to make this real happen?
Yeah.
What do you add to the glass?
So for glass, as I said, the transmittance is really important, and based on our research, our Eagle XG shows a good performance transmittance compared to other display substrate glasses. So it is a key point, and as an innovation company, we are collaborating to develop this kind of new future devices. And yeah, it is really important to find the proper application for this kind of technology. So we also collaborate for market development to create the good scenario to use this kind of technologies.
So there's two glass substrates.
Two glass substrates, two Eagle XG.
But when there is text, it can only be read in one way, no? So it's more for graphics and stuff like that? That from both sides, right? Because when you go on this side, then the cent grills is a real good.
Yeah, mirror images are shown, and it is good to show the. So this is a case of translation. So if different language people use a different language, then the translation is effective to use for this device.
All right, well, another interesting technology that we're featuring this year are glass-based solutions for 5G and 6G. And here I'd like to introduce BG Kang from our Corning Precision Materials location. He's here to talk about some of this interesting research that we're showcasing at Display Week.
Hey.
Hi.
So what do we see here?
Yeah, these are the prototypes of the so-called reconfigurable intelligent surface implemented on the Corning glass. The motivation of the development of this RIS is based on the limitation of modern 5G millimeter wave communications which enables you a ultra-fast data communication, but at the same time, due to its short wavelengths and high frequencies, not allowing the coverages in indoor and outdoor size, and inherently it makes the much blind spots or coverage holes in a real life. So our development is for resolving those blind spot coverage hole issues by enabling a better reflections of the millimeter wave signals coming from radio nodes and yes.
Is it doing like phased array antenna?
The similar to phased array antenna, but it's a little bit different with antenna. It doesn't have any feed networks or transmission lines here, so you only see the specific metal patterns designed in advance on the glass substrate directly or with some liquid crystal layers inside between two glasses. So it has a role for the giving you a beam tilt either in a stationary or the variable or the steering angles.
So in the future,
yes,
displays are going to be antennas. All the displays.
Yeah, good question or good comment. We are envisioning in the future for incorporating this kind of the RIS products to integrate or incorporate with the other device such as interior walls or even display device to enable the more beam coverages for 5G millimeter wave communication.
Is it thin copper or what is the material?
Yeah, yep.
Is that
thin,
visible? If there would be a display behind, it would not interfere with the quality of the display experience?
Yeah, current prototypes, you can clearly see the metal pattern, the morphologies of the metal patterns here, but our development direction will be to minimize the visible aperture shown here and make it easy for us to incorporate with other kind of device such as the picture or display device or the wall interior, something like that.
Preferably it should be nearly not visible.
Pardon me?
It should be nearly not visible.
Yeah, that I think that should be the direction for us to minimize the aperture, maintaining the beam tilt capability, so that nearly making it nearly transparent.
You say 5G, 6G.
Visible.
Is it possible it works with satellites? Can this be the antenna for the Starlink?
Oh yeah, I
and
think.
Just have it in a building?
Yep. The good question. The 5G and the 6G. 6G communication
example
is one example. Yeah, could be other things, and the companies like Starlink is actively working on giving the mobile communication channel through what is called the 6G link in the upper mid band in the future, and we want to be this kind of the reflector could be one of the solution for extending its coverage efficiently in the terrestrial area.
If you have a very big window on the roof,
yes,
it's perfect because then you have a very big antenna and you get a good signal to the satellite.
Yeah, actually, the normal window doesn't give you a big transmittance of the signal, actually. So even though we can say it may give you an opportunity for installing antenna there, the property of a window makes it worse from outdoor side to indoor side in terms of the transmission perspectives.
We had a great display week this year. We're happy to see so many employees able to travel and people visiting the show once again. And we had some great research presentations this week and new demos. So thank you for visiting our booth this year.
So here, the display week, there's a bunch of 8K displays, there's 4K 120, and all these new TVs can come with HDMI 2.1, and there's a whole bunch of updates that I'm going to be filming at the Computex 2023 with the HDMI licensing administrator, which are organizing all the display makers, the cable manufacturers, and making sure that they are compatible with each other. There's a stable performance, there's no interference, and there's a smooth 8K future with 48 gigabit per second support. And there's the whole infrastructure for certifying, for testing, for making sure there's no interference with the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and stuff that people have. So thanks a lot for watching. Check out my HDMI playlist in hdmi.charbax.com.